Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Is It Worth the Grind video. And finally I have my hands on the IS-7. So is it worth the grind? Oh hell yeah it is. There's two reasons for that. The line is amazing. It's probably the best line in the game, the easiest line to play, the most OP line to play in the game. So it's no grind, it's just a pleasure to play this line most of the time. And the other reason is because the IS-7 is a beast. It's a really heavy tier 10 heavy tank. I think it's one of the better ones, and a lot of people complain about this tank, and I got it, and don't see a reason why would you complain about it. But there we go. So what is the IS-7 all about? Well, it has really troll armor. I mean, this is probably the best turret in the game with 240 frontal armor. It's really well sloped. So basically, you're looking at maybe tier 10 tank destroyers can punch through your turret, but still, it's now not on regular basis. So if you're held down, you should be fine, even if they're shooting gold. Like this turret can stand gold rounds from most of the tanks. If you keep it at distance held down, there's probably nothing that can pen you. Uh, the mobility of the IS-7, as you can see, it's not very fast. It goes around 30 on the flat, but when you get this thing downhill, it gets to 60. And that is crazy. But yeah, the engine is not that powerful, so it climbs really bad, and it doesn't keep its speed very good as well. So yeah, it's not a fast heavy tank. It's a proper heavy tank. Finally, the Russians get a proper armored heavy tank. And what else? Yeah, as you can see, the aiming time isn't great, and the gun the gun is probably what causes the mixed emotions for players that play the IS-7. I mean, 3.4 second aiming time is quite a lot. 12.4 accuracy is alright, but 3.4 second aiming time is a lot of aiming. And of course, when you have a good game, you fuck up the start of it completely. Two shots, no damage on the Yak Tiger, but then again, this gun isn't meant for sniping. My problem that I have with the IS-7, I can't figure out how passive or aggressive I should be with it, because the IS-7 is sort of like it's a proper tier 10 heavy, so if you camp with it too much, you'll end up being on full health and rushed, and that's how you should play a tier 10 heavy. That shot, I think, hit the Centurion. So you have to always try to be aggressive enough to not let your team die, because they kind of rely on you heavily to be there and take the shots, and this tank can bounce so many shots, so you really have to get your positions right. So Erlenberg is this map, or what else not? This map, I hate this map. It's one of my least favorite maps. It's not like it's the worst map in the game, but I really don't like it. It usually turns out just like this one. One team camps, our team kind of crossed the bridge, and they all died. And now there's a lot of enemies to the other side. And just and this is another problem now with this map, since there's no arty. There's a lot of idiots like that A15 who goes there and tries to snipe from there. It's so useless. And luckily I got him, I track him, and my platoon mate gets a shot into him as well. Before this game gets too tense, let's talk about the equipment I use on the IS-7. It's of course gun rammer and bird stabs, and as a third one I use gun leg drive just to get rid of the steeper for second aiming time, because otherwise it's too much aiming. And for crew skills, 6 times repairs, snapshot is very nice, smooth ride, all that. Everything that helps aiming is really nice. Safe storage as well. Ammo rack isn't that big, for me at least, it's not that big of a problem with the IS-7 as well. It's the same with the IS-8. If you don't show your size to the enemies, then they can't ammo rack you, really, not from the front. If you don't angle badly, they won't ammo rack you either, so the most things that get damaged in the IS-7 is the gas tank in the front lower plate and the driver as well in the front lower plate. And let's talk about the grind, the line, and everything. So even though, can't say, like, let's start with the KUNS really. KUNS is the most overpowered tank in this game, and hopefully will lose its 122mm gun. And this was so lucky. I snapshotted the Centurion 7-1 who missed me. That was just stupid. And but yeah, the K1S is one of the most overpowered tanks in the game. It's fast. It has a insane gun for tier 6, and the reload might be bad, but why would you need a reload when you can one shot half of the tanks half of the time on the enemy team? What would you need that reload? So that is really OP. The IS is about the same tank really. It gets more hit points, a bit better armor, but it's around the same tank, so nothing really changes there. It's still a really good tank because it's overpowered for tier 6, but it's still really good at tier 7. No worries there. And then we get to the IS-3, which is sort of different, but kind of the same. It's first tank you want to keep hull down, because the hull armor is utter shit. Uh, yeah, and basically IS-3 is still trading shots, keep hull down, and you'll have a good time. The IS-8, from other hand, I don't think it's a very good tank. I don't think it's a very good tier 9 tank. It's still alright. I mean, you can easily play it well, but it's not the best tier 9 heavy, that's for sure. And again, it's hull down action all the time. Try to not get your hull exposed, because that hull is slightly by 10 millimeters better than the IS-3's hull, but you're on tier 9 now. And again, pattern 0 damage pen on me. I kill him with a snapshot. This gun sometimes. And I think that MO3 has no clue that I am there at all. So I'm just gonna take his life as well, because why not? And that side looks way better now, doesn't it? And yeah, then you get the IS-7, which is a beast as well. You can't see how good the armor is, but you will be able to. I'm gonna brawl. If you see that IS-7, I'm gonna start to brawl with that guy. And so, how to play the IS-7? Really, there's two ways: go hull down, or use side scraping. Even though it might sound stupid, but side scraping is a really valid point how to abuse this armor, because IS-7 has pretty good side armor, so you can easily side scrape, especially against other IS-7s, because IS-7 pen is not that great, so you can easily side scrape against that. The side armor is 150 millimeters, so that's even better than the 100 gets. So you can side scrape all day and not get punished for it. But yeah, there I got that T30. That was quite a lucky shot as well, and I am getting ready to fight the IS-7, of course. And this will be a lesson how you should play IS-7 and how you shouldn't play. How you shouldn't play is how he is playing it. So first of all, never shoot the tracks of, if somebody is side scraping in an IS-7, don't shoot the tracks, especially in this angle. I'm giving him a really small angle, and he's actually going to shoot my tracks because he's an idiot. And I am going to abuse the shit out of the fact that he's an idiot. My repair skill is good enough to peek out and shoot him, so that is no worries. Here, this is an awkward spot, sorta, kinda, but I still will get a shot off, and yeah, he's sour. And we'll keep doing this till he dies. He fired at our IS-8, so I know I have a free shot. Aim it properly, don't fuck up. As you see, this wiggling, even though it might seem quite ineffective, it can work. You can get a shitty shot off, especially when you have shitty frames like me. And now I have a little more than a problem than the IS-7, because the Leopard prototype is shooting me. And since the Leopard prototype is shooting me, I don't have the time to sit here, and I repair my tracks and put another one in the IS-7. And the Leopard prototype is still shooting me, which is annoying, but again, I'm side scraping and he has the stock gun, so there's not much he can do about me anyways. So I'm just gonna keep on focusing on the IS-7, and that was somebody else. That was either the shoot tank or the E5, something like that. And the prototype gets spotted. He reacts to my movement too late. Usually you have to, when you see somebody aiming at you like this, you usually have to pull back right away when you see somebody turn his turret towards you. And the leopard didn't do that, so another snapshot and he's dead as well. And this was unlucky. Should have killed him in that shot, but he fired after me, so I know I have a first shot, and I'm gonna take advantage of it. So, as you can see, I didn't take a single point of damage from that IS-7. All the damage that came to me was from this leopard and some other base camper, probably the shoot tank, who knows, or the E-15 maybe. Uh, so IS-7 has amazing rolling potential. This thing can, as you can see, I killed the full health IS-7 without taking a single point of damage. And that's what you want to do. And I already have 6 kills somehow. in this game. Most of them were snapshots or kill securing, but still, kind of funny when you get 7 kills in the tank like this. The reload of the gun is around 11 seconds, so the DPM is kinda lowish, but when you have long games like this, there's no other tank you'd rather be in than this troll armored beast. And you will see what I mean. I mean, this tank can stand such a beating that no other tank in this game can stand, in my opinion. So I really think it's a really good tank. I mean, even hundreds have so many weak spots, and their general side armor and everything is way weaker than 150 millimeters. 150 millimeters is crazy. 150 millimeters is enough to bounce the scouts on your ass, on your sides most of the time. So the IS-7 has probably the most troll armor in this game, and as you can see, the game has been really long. It's 4 minutes left only on the clock, and time is running out. And I don't really want to draw this game, but notice another thing: I am running out of ammo. 5 shells left in AP, 3 in APCR, and 1 HE. So I really don't want to lose this game at the moment, but I don't see a lot of chances of me winning it alone, since my team is more or less camping and not doing anything at all. But I must say the IS-7 is sort of situational. Like, in these long games are the place you want to be in the IS-7, because low DPM, shitty pen, and your epic armor means that you really want to abuse it and use it all the time and for a long period of time to do massive amounts of damage like I did in this game. In shorter games it wouldn't be possible just because of this the DPM is pretty bad. And here I take out the E50M and the shoe tank dies as well, so this makes the situation way easier. I pinged the sectors on the map to make those guys move up and kill the push, but they aren't really aware of what I'm meaning with that, so I'm just gonna try to kill this IS-8 first. So 7 kills already, 5.9k damage, sort of alrightish, but this is not nowhere near the over yet. So didn't get the kill on the IS-8 though. He got killed before I get there. And at this point, it's 2 minutes 46 seconds left. I really don't want to lose this game. I needed that ace tanker base, so I'm just gonna go to the cap circle and lure them out instead. And let's see what happens from that. I don't have the IS-4 to compare the IS-7 with, but I have the Chinese tier 10 heavy, and they are completely different animals. Like, the Chinese heavy has really good DPM, but sort of crappy-ish armor, and it's way faster than the IS-7. It goes 40 all the time, so it's not nowhere near as slow as the IS-7, so it's a completely different tank. And the IS-4 seems to be a completely different tank as well, with the crappier front and side armor, and completely different gun. This thing is a brawler king. The IS-7, as long as you're fighting people who don't shoot as long as you're fighting E100s who don't shoot gold ammo, you're in a perfect spot. They can only pen you with HE, so you will have no issues at all dealing with those kind of things. And the Fush has turned his side. I'm still loading gold ammo because I wasn't paying too much attention. Since I had only 1 AP, I might as well load the gold ammo for the Fosh if he was facing me frontally, but he dies as well. And no 8 kills for me. And here is a dilemma: to go kill the E5 or to cap. I was thinking let's go kill him. Then I changed my mind. Here I changed my mind again, and here I say fuck it, he has to die. So no cap for me. And let's make the E5 die then. Since we have 3 tanks here, we're pretty certain that there's no way he can kill us. He has quite a lot of health though. I was counting on him having a bit less health. And I want my Bradley Walters as well. And there we go. The E5's health has been reduced quite a lot, and it seems that I ain't getting shit from him. And yeah, I ain't getting shit from it. 62A ammo wrecks the E5, and the game is over. So, as you can see, quite an alrightish game. A couple of my blind shots hit, so the total damage in the end was 7.8k with 1.4k, 1.8 or whatever spotting. That probably was most of the tracking damage anyway. Potential damage received around 5.8k as well, so quite an alrightish game. Some bonus credits for the event, but yeah, the IS-7, it really is worth the grind, but IS-7 needs really slow battles to fill the potential of this tank, because the DPM is just too low to be able to do like in some rush battles you can barely do 2k damage because they're ended too fast and you wasn't able to reload fast enough. But as long as you have these kind of battles, really long battles with a lot of camping, and your team doesn't die like complete muppets, then you'll have a good time with it, and you can do a lot of shit with it as well. So yeah, guys, this has been a fucking long video because the game was long as hell, but I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one.